Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, a very warm welcome to you too. These are the top 3 cars as voted for by everybody here at Simply British. We're going to find out who our winner is, but before we do, we're going to see all of the cars coming into the show today. We're going to have a walk around, and there's a 1960s BBC broadcast truck here. I'm going to film my outro on that, and I'm going to show you all around it. But first, let's see you all coming into the show. So that's all the cars in, and just before we get into the walk around of the show, I want to give a shout out to the sponsor of this video, which is Cherished Vehicle Insurance Services. Now, I'm not about to say they're the most amazing insurance company ever going. That very much depends on you and your circumstances, but if you've got a classic or something special like this, it's worthwhile giving the guys at Cherished Vehicle Insurance Services a call. They may offer you a better price, but they really do take time to understand you and your car, which, let's be honest, should you ever need to call on insurance, is sort of what you want, someone understanding you, your circumstances, your car. Now, they haven't given me a script to say, they haven't given me any guidance or anything like this, so this is very much coming from me, and if I didn't trust these guys, I wouldn't let them sponsor this video. But let's show them support, as they've supported me making this video. They're linked in the description below. When your insurance is up for renewal, give them a try. Anyway, let's carry on around the show. So we'll start our walk around in the main arena, and look what's joined us here today. It is Lotus Carlton, and you may recognise the plate if you've seen any of my other videos. It is the new Carlton wearing 40 RA. You can watch the full video and story of this on YouTube. I've met and interviewed both the owner and the copper who chased this car back in the 90s. So if you want to find the full story, true story, have a look on YouTube, and I'll link it up in the top corner now. But next to 40 RA is this. Look at this. This is a genuine BBC outside broadcast truck, and these are real cameras as well. This one over here, 1964, 63. This was camera number 4 assigned to this very truck. And then this one just behind it over here, this one's 66, 67. It is literally 2-3 years. Look how quickly the technology developed. We'll go inside the broadcast truck in a minute, but first, you may recognise this. Roaming vehicle with the camera on the top. And look here, see the passenger seat has been turned round, so the operator is looking backwards, and it's all still working in there. Now, I'm going to film the outro using that camera, and let me just show you very quickly up these stairs here. This one, you notice the colour scheme has changed round a little. That was one of the video trucks, so rather than broadcast, that's where it would have all been stored. How cool is that? Right then, let's keep going round, shall we, because there are some wonderful vehicles. You can't have a British classic car show, can you, without a minute. Look at this lovely Hillman, lovely stripe down the side of there. Now there's a vehicle over here that I want to show you. This has not been restored, okay? It's in its original condition. It's believed to be the only one left. Vauxhall Victor ambulance. I'm really hoping that this will come to Vauxhall next month on the 18th of May at the British Motor Museum. But look inside, hopefully you can see through some of the glass there. All the original kits in there, and it is absolutely stunning, that thing. I've really fallen in love with that. And in case you're wondering, what's the top box on top? It's not extra roof space, that's where they would have put extra stretchers. How about that? What a wonderful thing that is. Now, we keep heading over in this direction. Look at this beautiful MG. MG are doing well as a brand now, selling plenty of cars. Now they're under their Chinese ownership, but look at that, look at the heritage in that brand, just that there. Last time I properly saw a Sinclair C5 was at Supercar weekend, when they surprised me with it. I had to ride it down the main straight, but they had about 7 of them here earlier today. Very good. I think this is our only bike that's joined us, so lovely Triumph. If you like your bikes, then make sure you check out Beaulieu Bikers Day. That's coming up later this year. To keep going around now, these, absolutely love these. I never made an RS turbo van, but that looks like it came out of the factory. Look at that. What a lovely thing that is. And it's that right next to it. These two came in convoy, I have to say. They look absolutely glorious. Really cool things. I like that. I approve of that. Right then, let's keep motoring round. The show was a lot busier today, but I've been quite busy all day, so we're having a look at the vehicles that are left. Coming up next is the People's Choice Award. I wonder if this will make it in there. Look at this lovely Series 1. Isn't that lovely? And if we motor down this way, Rover Coupe, Tomcat. Beautiful colour too. The Jupiter, there it is. Look at this. Look at that. What a lovely thing. Can't remember the last time I saw a Jupiter. Look glorious coming into the show this morning. Looks glorious out there. Lovely thing. Now, if we head over out of the main arena, I think this is the Rolls-Royce Enthusiast Club. Yes, it is. Look. Oh, now there's one down by here. Let's have a look. Where is it? Here it is. This brute came in this morning. It's absolutely ginormous. Look at the size of this. Wow. It's huge.
And he woke up one morning early hours.
Wow. Now then, if we motor down in this direction, you can see there's such a mix of cars here. I'm really interested to see who they've chosen as their winner today. Well, we're going to find out shortly. Look over here, some lovely Lotuses. Lan, Elise, is that next to each other? You can see the generational change, can't you? Hey, this is cool. In fact, there's three very cool things along here. This Morris looks very purposeful, doesn't it? Next to it, this lovely dome. I always liked this shape. And then this, and a Spree Turbo. Look how low that nose is. What a lovely thing. Right, our final walk then is up the main straight. Lovely to see Drive It Day. 20 years of Drive It Day this year as well. Now take a look at this. Look at this Dennis here. Wow, look at that. That is something quite remarkable, isn't it? If that doesn't make it into People's Choice Award, I don't know what will have beaten it, but wow, that is stunning. Heading up in this direction. Ooh, Aston heading out. Have a look at this, it's a Beaufort open top Tourer, 1930s replica kit car. Well, very much flying the British flag there, even if underneath it, it's actually a Datsun. Right, let's keep moving. Marcus! Lovely coming in that this morning. Hope you enjoyed the montage of all the cars coming in, by the way. I'm sorry if your car didn't make it. I did try and get as many of you in as possible. Ooh, now then, take a look at that. So this is a 1926 Sunbeam 20.9. Recently restored, owned since 1990. Just look at the colour, isn't that beautiful? What a lovely thing that is. There's one other I want to have a look at round here, and it's not this beautiful Jag, although that is rather lovely. It is in fact this one, because it's the Estate. Always liked this shape 2000. I like the Estate even more. That's a cool car. I like that. Right, I have one final look over on the green then, and then we're going to head back into the main arena because it's almost time for the People's Choice Award. See, I thought there was only one Esprit here, but there's another here. Look at that. I don't recall seeing many in silver. Nice red interior on it too. And look, this lovely Mini Traveller, the woodwork on that. Lovely thing. Well, the one that's really drawn my eye is just over here. I have never seen a Morris camper. I have now though. What I like is, where's it got the box on top? Is that pop top as well? Look at that. What a cool little thing that is. Last stop then. Look at that Bentley. Look at the presence of this. Crikey. What a lovely, lovely thing that is. That is a Grand Tourer and a half, isn't it? Wow. Right then, let's head back into the main arena. People's Choice Award is next. Marvellous. So we'll start with you. Hello, how are you?
Hi.
This is something unusual because not only is it a Vauxhall Victor, which you don't see very often, but it's an ambulance, and if I'm right, it's original.
It's absolutely original. It's an original Slough Industrial Health Service ambulance.
Wow, isn't that amazing, ladies and gents? Well, we've got our fingers crossed for you.
Absolutely.
You could be our winner. Next up, who owns this?
We do.
We do. That's
We do.
That's the right answer. That is, we do. Is she called Margaret?
Margaret,
Well,
yeah.
Margaret, we've got our fingers crossed for you. Tell us a little bit about Margaret. Tell us a bit about Margaret.
Well, we were looking for MGA,
Uh-huh.
and then this came up at ridiculously low money, and a guy had bought it off the telephone, and he just said, if you want to give us money for it, I'll make some money, and you take it away and never talk to me again.
Fantastic. And how long have you had Margaret?
Just over a year.
Just over a year. Well, fingers crossed for you. It's the right colour for the year. Beautiful, beautiful thing. And then finally, we come on to this. I mean, this is rather beautiful, isn't it? Tell us what we got here.
This is a Sunbeam Talbot 1950 Mark 1.
Fantastic, and it's got the proper suicide doors and the hinges. I don't know if you've had a look inside this. Have a look inside this car and have a look at the back doors. It's got some beautiful, beautiful details on the hinges. They look like bullets almost.
Torpedo hinges.
Torpedo hinges. Beautiful, beautiful thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, can I please ask you once again to put your hands together for our top 3 cars, our owners and drivers. Put your hands together for me. Our first runner-up here at Simply British, indeed the first runner-up of 2025 of any Simply Rally is... It is Margaret, you are right. But, I have to say, it looks beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our first runner-up, Margaret. And you're not going home empty-handed because our awards are sponsored by, you're going to love this, they're sponsored by the Beaulieu gift shop, no less. And you've won a goodie bag. Head over there, please go and get your prize. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for Margaret. So, I have the pleasure of telling you, ladies and gentlemen, that the next runner-up here at Simply British is... It's a Sunbeam. Never mind. But congratulations, beautiful, beautiful thing, and you're in the top 3. Please do go and grab your prize. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Sunbeam. Which means the winner of the first People's Choice Award in 2025 here at Beaulieu at Simply British is the Vauxhall. I mean, it's wonderful.
My thank you to all of you that voted.
It's absolutely wonderful. Anybody who knows me knows I do quite like my Vauxhalls. So seeing this, and it is a proper time warp car, is absolutely wonderful. Congratulations.
It has a name.
What's its name?
Amber.
Brilliant. Ladies and gents, put your hands together for Amber and our winner. Congratulations. Please do go over and grab your prize, courtesy, and your trophy, no less, courtesy of the Beaulieu gift shop. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I genuinely hope you have enjoyed it. Now, if you have, can I ask a favour? Underneath, you'll find a thumbs up. If you hit that, it helps put this video in front of more people just like you. And if you've really enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button. You'll get a notification from me as soon as videos go live. Now, coming up next, we're continuing with the British theme. It is the Gaydon Land Rover show. That's coming up next week. Hopefully I'll see a few of you there. If not, don't worry, the video will be online same day as always. Also, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.